Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. In today's video, I'm going to show you, or try to show you, how to draw these twisted or irregular window frames or frames, and then I'm going to interlock them like they're together, like they've been twisted. And if you will pause your video and take a screenshot of that, that's what we need. So it's kind of unusual. I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to try to add some new tools when I draw. I'm going to go right here to the parallel drawing tool. I'm going to draw two lines. So I've already got one when I draw it, 3 inches apart. I'm going to hold down the control button, and then I'm going to go right here. I'm going to do it. You know what? I'm going to make this one a little bit thicker. Let's make them 4 inches apart. And then hit this, and I've got a little bit thicker lines. Now, I'm going to go ahead and group those together. It doesn't really matter, Control G. And I'm going to move them over here. I'm literally going to I didn't group them. Control G. Control F, I don't know what that is. Because I'm going to have to use this myself, because I've only done it one time. And then I'm going to use the control button and move that over. And then I'm going to hit the plus key on the keyboard, and I'm going to rotate it like 70 degrees. And I'm going to try to make it as big as possible, so I'm going to put it up somewhere up in there. That way I can actually move this over. And then I'm going to make a duplicate of that, and I'm actually going to mirror it. And then I'm going to move it down here. You know, that's going to be pretty tight. You know what, I did them both 70. Let's do like one of them at 60. No, excuse me, go the other way, 80. So they won't be quite so small right in here. And we could probably move this down a little bit. I just got to have those lines there. You got to have all the lines touching. All the lines intersecting. So if you look, from the very furthest out, I'm going to take this 2-point line, and I'm going to go right there. Now, it makes sense to put one right here, but we're going to go the opposite direction. And then down here, we're on the inside one. Make sure you get it no to no. And on this one, it's like that. It's on the bottom. And then it's pretty much taking the virtual Sigma delete key and deleting some lines. So we're going to zoom in here. Virtual. So this part right here has all the lines missing all the way. So we're going to delete one line at a time. Now this one has a line, but this is gone, and this is gone, and this is gone. So that's the other part of our drawing. It goes all the way to the corner and has this missing, but it stops right there. We're going to leave that part. We're going to leave this part. We're going to come over here. And if you look, we need to continue this inside one up. And so I think we got the inside. So I'm going to go down and go to here, 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 and here. And then go over here, and this corner is clear. All the way around it starts going up. And then go up, and these lines are clear. But we're going to leave that unmarked. So I think we got it. Now what I'm going to do, and this is one of the neatest ideas I kind of came up with, is to, tell you what, let's get rid of this, I didn't come up with this idea, but I came up with taking this and grouping it together so we can get it out of the way later. Now so some of these are connected, so we're going to get the Smart Fill tool. I'm going to use a different color this time. I'm going to use that burnt orange. And look, if I go here, it goes to there. So that's connected. Well, I got one too many lines cut somewhere. Let's look at my original. That's why I never erase anything. Whoop. Like I said, I just made this for the first time, and I'm sure I've got a mistake there because there's something going on right here. I missed a line, or I deleted a line I shouldn't have deleted. That's why I would suggest taking a screenshot. I thought that looked like a little funny. So I'm going to, if you notice that worked perfect, now we're going to go here and it's going to do that, and then that, and that. So the reason I group these together is because now, I'm so big it doesn't matter, 10 inches ain't going to move it. Let's move it out of the way of 100 inches. That's ridiculously big. But we got 5 different objects. And then you just got to use your imagination, what you want to do. I'm going to grab the outside one here. I'm going to grab the interactive fill tool, and I'm going to go upward and see what it did. It ran around that corner. So I'm actually going to maybe put a yellow up top, bring this up. This one's going to look totally different than the first one. Then we're going to do this. This is a separate one. This goes around. So we're going to get the interactive fill tool and we're going to go the opposite direction. And we're going to put yellow in there. You got to hit it. You got to hit that box. And we're going to bring this down. And I don't want too much yellow because that's a definite joint right there when I'm doing that. Now we've got 2 that are separate. This one and this one are separate. And just, what I would do is, and I should have done it, take a duplicate and play around with one. You can always change it. Let's put a little yellow there. And then one more left. That's why I always pick it with the pick tool. And let's interactive fill tool it. Well, you know what? That's the one I already had. That one's already done. I was thinking there was one more by itself. I don't really like that color, but it's going to work. There's something going on right here. Tell you what, let me, that's why I keep this stuff. Let me put it back and let's look at it. That's going, oh, I see it. I knew I had one more. It should be separate. I made too many. So this line needs to be from, go all the way down so it'll be even. And then you delete that. Because I knew there would need to be one more that was separate. And matter of fact, I ought to just start over because I deleted that line and I shouldn't have. So let's look at that. Now I need to delete this line. So that's going to go around the corner and that's up. Okay, here we go. Let's do it one more time. Smart fill. And see, there's one that's separate. There's the 2 that are separate. And then these are going to wrap around. Okay, so that works. Now let's get the interactive fill tool and go upwardly. We'll go ahead and put that yellow. And see, it did both sides, kind of unique. And it doesn't matter where you put this, it's going to do both sides. Let's maybe not have quite so much yellow. And the other one that wraps around is that one, and we're going to go the opposite direction. We're going to go down this time, put a little yellow here. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but now you've got the 2 parts that are separated that aren't connected to anything else. Excuse me. We're going to put a little yellow there. And then we're just going to do one more. It's this one up here. Interactive fill tool. Doesn't really matter, which way you go. Just don't do that. Just whatever you do, just back up and then we can slide that. So these are not very attractive. But if you remember now, if I grab this, I can get it out of the way. That doesn't look too bad. I got one line I didn't put in my group. So I'm going to group it together, Control G, and I'm actually going to put a little twist on it now to have it look like that. And then to get that interlocking ring, let's get it away from the screen or from my bed size or page size. And let's hit the plus key on the keyboard But we don't want them just like that. We want to like mimic it another direction. That'll look pretty cool. And then I've done this probably 15 different videos, and you could use a rectangle right here. But see, I can't get all that part, so I'm going to use the 2-point line. And see, that way I can go there, there. I need to get, if you can imagine, I need all that white. So that's selected. I'm going to shift select this. Whoop, select it, shift select that, and go up here to intersect. And what it did, it intersected that part. Now we're going to get rid of this. Go to this one, object, order, back of page. So now it looks like it's on the back of page on both of them, but we nudge that over and it looks like it's interlocked with that other triangle. Let's see what it looks like in black. Okay, I created some of those later, so we're going to go order back of page. That looks pretty good. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.